Sorry about the shitty quality. I'm being a little bit quieter because it's pretty late at night. I was just about to take my makeup off, and to be honest, my makeup has actually held up incredibly well today. Like literally, the only thing I've touched up is my lipstick, so little tangent there. This video already feels so much like my older videos from like 2011. Does anybody remember the vlogs that I used to film on Photo Booth? There was so many Photo Booth vlogs. Bittersweet memories. Oh, Photo Booth. You have served me incredibly well. Sorry if the camera is shaking. This is my MacBook propped up on pillow and two boxes. I'm working with what I've got here, even though I'm just being incredibly lazy because I've got two SLRs over there, two tripods, a monopod, and various other things I could be using right now, but I just want to go put a face mask on, get chill, and edit the shit out of this video and upload it. So the reason I'm making this quick video is because I'm actually starting a new series on my channel and I'm diving into it incredibly quickly. Now usually you guys are used to me being like, okay, hey, I have an idea, here's how it's going to play out, and then sometimes it plays out, sometimes it doesn't play out, or sometimes it takes a while for it to play out. However, this is something that I've pretty much come up with and decided just to go for, pretty much just unfiltered. Thought to myself, if I don't do this now, I'm never going to do it, so I just forced myself to do it, and I saw an opportunity and I've grabbed it by the horns basically. The opportunity being a blank sketchbook. I know that you see where this is going. I can see you right there. We're on the same wavelength. I'm starting an art series now. You guys know that I upload video art to my channel. I started this YouTube channel making video art, and then it turned into vlogs and makeup and an obstacle of other things. Obstacle? Variety would have definitely been a better word. I'm still going to make all the videos I said I was going to make, like the spirituality videos and blah 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 blah. However, I'm going to go about things a slightly different way. I feel like this is the way I need to kind of go about things. I'm not saying that I'm just primarily going to become an art channel, even though my channel name is Jingleheartart. Jingleheartart turnips. I see you guys there thinking it's Jingleheartart. You know, seriously, I have been on YouTube for over 5 years and I still have people calling me Jingleheartart. It's not cool, man. It's not cool. You know, between me and you guys, I have not gone off one hand. Wow, this is taking a bit of a turn. So I've spoken about this a little bit on my Twitter and I've spoken about this on my Instagram, but I haven't spoken about it on my YouTube channel yet, so this is that video. You guys know that I'm going to make more of a consistent effort with my content now as well, so you're going to be seeing more of me or less of me. You know, if you want to unsubscribe now, because I'm going to be popping up a lot more in your subscription feed, I hope, because YouTube is all over the place at the moment. I have this weird mentality where I think if I tell people on one platform and, you know, maybe another platform, that's everybody told, but then, you know, my audience on YouTube just gets smacked with the content. So if you ever want to know about the thought process or where I am or what I'm doing if I'm not on here, follow me on all of my other social media. Sorry for the shameless plugs. This is one of those necklaces that I just can't help but fidget with. By the way, hello Kira if you're watching this. Thank you again for this. It's become one of those necklaces that I just fidget with constantly. It's really relaxing to play with beads. FYI, just letting you fiddlers out there know. You fellow fiddlers, that sounds incredibly wrong. Just people that like to, you know, constantly do stuff with their hands. For all you guys out there, moving along, stop fidgeting, Jess, and stop rambling. So my mind's everywhere, so I've got my anxiety, I'm knackered, and I'm in the process of waiting to find out about this lump on my head that's just not really gone down ever since I got concussion multiple times last year. So my speech is all over the place, and I am finding it incredibly hard to kind of organise my thoughts and project them into sentences which people kind of understand. So here I am rambling about it. Basically, I just wanted to introduce the series. It's going to be a sketchbook series. The first video is going to be uploaded and it's just going to be called Page 1 because it's pretty much page 1 out of a new, fresh sketchbook. Now, we've all been there as artists. If you're a writer and you've got like a fresh notebook, or like, you know, you're a lyricist and you've got a fresh book and you're about to start writing some lyrics in it. So say, for example, any kind of like creative venture and you've got your little notebook out or you've got your sketchbook, it's so daunting, I find. It's incredibly overwhelming to actually just start. Like, you know, your project. This sketchbook has been sitting in my drawer for a long time, a lot longer than the laptop was sitting on my bedroom floor in its bag with the receipt. Like, we're talking, this sketchbook has just been in there for a while. I've been working in my smaller sketchbook, and usually when I'm working in my sketchbook, I don't film the process, and I might take a few pictures along the way, just personally, and I may share a few to Instagram here and there, but I don't tend to share as much of my art as I'd like to. I want to share more of my artwork, because what's the point in being a closet artist when you have a degree in visual art? It doesn't make any sense. There's a few things that I kind of wanted to touch on before you see the first video in the series, because I know there's going to be a certain amount of expectation almost from me, because you guys know that I have a degree in visual art. But at the same time, I also want to reiterate that this is a sketchbook series. For me, my sketchbook is my brain space. It's my brain visuals and all of my emotive feelings and my way of expressing myself. And there's a variety of reasons why I do art and why I'm so passionate about art. It has helped me so much. Like, I cannot reiterate enough that I think that art is something that everybody should try, at least, you know. If you don't feel like you're very good at it or whatever, or you think, oh, I could never draw, or I could never paint or whatever, seriously, just try it. Don't limit yourself. Never limit yourself, because this is coming from somebody who has limited themselves in a variety of ways in their life, like we all do. I think that we all limit ourselves to a certain extent because we all have insecurities. We all have certain things that make us feel so vulnerable that we're scared to share them with the world. But if you don't share them with the world now, when will you ever share those things with the world? I have stacks upon stacks of lyrics and poetry that I have not shared with anybody. I have video art I haven't shared with anybody. I have paintings, I have drawings, I have sketches, I have so much stuff. I feel like I've been vomiting just stuff, songs, paintings, and a variety of different things. But one thing that I really want to do is incorporate my art more into my channel. Now, I know that I've been uploading video art here and there and yada yada yada, but I don't feel like I've actually shared the painting aspect of me, or a lot of the other artistic, you know, quirks to me. I don't feel like I've shared any of the raw aspect of me as an artist. Like, I feel like I share my artistic thoughts, I share my video art. Every now and then, you know, like every couple of months you'll see a piece of video art from me, but at the same time it's like nobody really sees my artwork. But I thought to myself, why not start a new sketchbook with you guys? I'm gonna aim to hopefully make it a regular thing, and I'll have all of my vlogs in between. At the moment, we've got this video that I'm filming right now, the other video which is done, which is art video. And then after that, there's like a vlog, and that one I'm just ripping myself to shreds, like absolutely ripping myself to shreds. But I'm going to warn you guys, the audio is all over the place because I'm waiting for a new video mic to come in the post, because it turns out my Canon 80D has really awkward sound, and it's really fuzzy, and editing that in Final Cut Pro and trying to get it not to have this hum was incredibly difficult. I'm really hoping that this is going to be a way for me to motivate myself to create more art, to work in my sketchbook more, but also to upload more and feel like I'm sharing all aspects of me, because I feel as though my channel is just so mixed up all over the place. I just kind of want it to be more consistent, but also still kind of all aspects of me, if that makes sense, because I know that there's a bit of a mixed audience on my channel, because some people are solely here for hair and beauty, some people are here for just vlogs, some people are here for like Athena related things because of the pregnancy vlogs that I did. So it's going to be a sketchbook time-lapse series, and I'm going to just warn you guys, I am a messy artist. So I have two different frames of mind. We've got the manic frame of mind and the depressive frame of mind. Now, I am hoping to just continue at the sketchbook, you know, in both frames of mind, because I've noticed that when I'm depressed and I don't really want to do anything, it's hard for me to create, but sometimes I do end up creating some pretty dark things. You will be able to tell my mood through my artwork depending on the frame of mind I'm in. Sometimes my work can be incredibly colourful and abstract. People find it to be very uplifting and positive, and then sometimes it's incredibly dark. With my video art, I feel like that's sort of me expressing big changes in my life and deep emotions that I've felt. And with my physical artwork that's not necessarily video or performance or audio kind of related, and soundscapes and things like that, with anything physical like painting for example, it all seems to have like a bizarre process with me, and it all depends on my frame of mind. So sometimes I'm inclined to paint with my hands or use makeup, and I also enjoy a variety of different mediums. So we're talking acrylic, oil, gouache, like graphite pencils, charcoal. There's a variety of different art mediums that I love to use. How I use them all depends on my frame of mind. So I wanted to kind of get that out there. Do want to mention my inspirations and also what inspires me as an artist, because I feel like that'll give you guys a little bit of a taster of what to expect when it comes to my artwork, because even I don't really know what to expect with my artwork. I also enjoy a variety of different styles as an artist. So say for example, one sketchbook page could be really abstract and bright, and then another sketchbook page could be incredibly kind of detailed but dark. Please do not expect perfection from me, because if I'm preaching anything, it is not perfection. You ain't gonna get perfection here. I find most beauty in imperfections and all things weird and strange and odd. My favourite artists are Edvard Munch, Vincent van Gogh, Mark Ryden, Bill Viola and Salvador Dali. And although I'm heavily inspired by those artists, it doesn't necessarily mean that my work is going to be telling of that. Now, sometimes when people say they're inspired by someone, you can clearly see it. You may be able to see it, but please don't look for it. I just wanted to share because I don't want any expectations. My sketchbook is literally my mind in art form. I'm also pretty influenced by psychedelic art, and sometimes I do song-specific art as well, because obviously I'm incredibly inspired by music, because I'm a musician and music is my life. I breathe, I live music. And that's why my earache at the moment has just been driving me mad, because I feel like I'm going deaf, and I really hope I'm not going deaf. My sketchbook has no boundaries. Don't just expect pretty pictures, but at the same time, maybe you'll get a pretty picture every once in a while. It's just going to be a little bit of everything. I do not aim for perfection, and a lot of the time, I don't even know where the fuck I'm going to end up. I just open it up, and I just start. And I tend to have a feeling, or if I'm listening to music, I'll be inspired by the music. Sometimes I'll have an idea, sometimes I'll have an image, sometimes I have a dream. There's so many different things that inspire me, but I figured that if anything has a story, I could incorporate that, and if I'm just going to sit down and kind of just go for it and do whatever pops into my head, I'll stick some music onto the top of it. That's sort of what happened with this first video in the series. Pretty much I sat there, didn't know what I was going to do, and I just went for it basically, because I had artist block. In the first video, because it was the first page of the sketchbook, it had that anxiety that came with it. What should I do? Like, this is going to set an example for the rest of the sketchbook. Push me to continue to just practice, recreate, further motivate myself, because I find that my art is incredibly therapeutic and beneficial to me, not only as an overall human being, but for my mental health. So this video has been a little bit rambling, and I'm pretty damn sure I've probably got lipstick on my teeth, but oh well, let me know what you think. This one didn't have anything behind it specifically, it was more so just, let's dive in, let's do something, and when I was ready to stop, I stopped, and voila, that was it. And overall, the entire piece took me 45 minutes, I think, but I sped it up, so obviously the whole video isn't going to be 45 minutes long, otherwise it would literally be like watching paint dry, only I like to build and build and build on the paint and make a little bit of a paint cake. Think of every page in a sketchbook like a visual diary. If there's anything that I kind of want to share, I'll share it, and a lot of the time I'm probably going to just let you guys make up your own mind how you feel, what you take in from it. Let me know what you think. I really hope that you guys are going to like these videos. When I recorded this video, edited it and uploaded it, instantly it was like, wow, why have I not done this sooner? This feels so right. Like I said, please do not expect perfection. Remember, just because you have a degree in something doesn't mean you're an absolute mastermind in something. Like, I am not Vincent van Gogh. Over here we've got clocks. And over here we've got the Starry Night. And we've just got a random guitar there chilling. I have this and this next to my bed for a reason. They inspire me, literally. Every single night before I go to bed, every single day I wake up, they inspire me as a human being and as an artist. Now, if they never painted those paintings there, I would have never felt those feelings. So why should I limit myself, limit my creativity, because I'm scared? I think I've mentioned everything that I wanted to mention. I'm mainly into expressionism. The first one is pretty abstract, but it's nice and colourful. This video has probably ended up being well longer than I wanted it to be. But yeah, I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye! I should have just chilled back here. This is much better for my back. Much comfier right now. God damn it. I always get comfy towards the end of the video.